we're back. I'm Christy.
I'm David.
It's been a while. Let's catch you up with everything. Finished a year, second year of homeschooling. Next year's our third year of homeschooling. We're finishing up elementary school. And then we'll see what is in store for middle school. One of them has kept David a little bit on his toes, but he's doing okay. Back in February, our little puppy got sick, and
okay, little is not really the word.
Back in February, our Great Dane puppy got sick, and he passed away. So we're looking at getting a new one. We're not quite ready yet, but we're getting closer. I want a golden retriever. He doesn't want a golden retriever, so we're still trying to decide on that. Oh, and we just got back from our first vacation to the beach.
No, we went to the beach in Michigan.
First vacation to the beach.
To the ocean.
Florida beach. Ocean. To the ocean.
Let's go to Florida in June when it's warm. No, it actually wasn't bad. The breeze was actually
We
pretty
just
cool.
got back from Daytona Beach. Mm-hmm. Had a great vacation. Stayed at
We'll
a
put
hotel.
some pictures in there. We got somebody a little bit sunburned.
I always get a little bit
Quit
sunburned.
itching your sunburn.
I always get a little bit sunburned. That's the way
It's
it
not a little bit.
goes.
It's not a little bit.
It's the first time I'm out in the sun, I'm going to get cooked. And then from there, I'm pretty good. And I put sunscreen on twice. So before anybody says something, 70 plus sunscreen.
It was kind of funny.
Kept
She used
it
one of
on.
these stick things, like a deodorant stick, and it left streaks.
So then I used spray. It didn't work either. I think we finally figured out that we need to use the cream sunscreen. Because even the girls
I
got
didn't get any
sunburned.
sunburn.
He did too get sunburned.
sunburned.
His feet
Top
got
of my head.
sunburned. His head got sunburned. While we were on vacation, we went to the water park. And
That's where I got it.
the girls have never been to a lot of water parks or a lot of rides or a lot of stuff like that. So we weren't sure how they were going to handle the ocean, how they were going to handle this.
Note to self, if you go with your wife on slide rides, don't get behind her in line because she talks too much. So she tells this kid that she was a little nervous about going down this ride. So what's this kid do? He spins her around and sends her down this big ride upside or backwards. So I get on there and he goes, oh, by the way, you're going backwards too and lets me go too. So I pay for her misdeed.
So, but as I was talking before he interrupted me.
I don't interrupt.
We weren't sure about the girls. We weren't sure how they were going to ride on things. And by golly, they weren't scared of anything. They rode every ride. They were old enough to drive the go-karts all by themselves. Which
We
they
got
thought
passed by
was-
a turtle with Lydia.
One-
she did good though. She
One
did good.
was slower and safer. And the other one had the need for speed.
And she
wanted
come
to
in
go
and
quicker.
she come in and hit all the
quicker
go-karts as
quicker,
they were
and
parking.
I drove her first and she was like, go faster, go faster, go faster, go faster. And my foot was like to the ground and it was still not fast enough for her. They loved the ocean. They loved jumping the waves. We got them some boogie boards. So they didn't like the salt water too much, but
Yeah, the saltwater
They were
irritated
okay
my
for
skin.
a
It was too
little
strong.
bit.
I don't know.
they got to pick up shells. So
Yeah, we
they're already
watched
ready to
it.
go back. They had a hermit crab. They got a hermit crab. We held an alligator.
Yeah, we held the alligator. We went on an airboat ride.
Mm-hmm.
Thank goodness there wasn't no snakes in the trees because the guy we had put us under his tree. He was trying to get close to an alligator. He said he never hit a tree like that. He got wedged in this tree.
It was,
So this tree's over top of your head, and I'm thinking water moccasins going to drop down in this airboat with us. I'd have looked like Jesus walking across the water because there ain't no way. And this boat, actually, there's stuff underneath. They could have, snakes could have been in the bottom of that, right?
yeah, they could.
Because did you see how that was hollowed out?
Yeah, it was, yeah.
He showed us where the life vest was and said, as long as you're not vertically challenged, just stand up. The water's only 4 foot deep at the highest point. So Christy would have been in trouble. We had to get her a snorkel. Sorry. I might have said that out loud. But no, the airboat ride was really cool. The guy, we had a really good guide. He talked about all the way they graphed the trees the Native Americans did.
Oh, Daytona. Just for information's sakes, if you aren't a fan of noise and loud trucks,
I
you
loved
may
it.
want
We
to
loved it.
check the calendar when going to Daytona because
In
they have
June.
something in June called
Truck Week. There's
And
5,000 pickup trucks that are lifted and got speaker systems that would make a movie theater cry. I mean, We were lucky because they were on the beach a little bit during the week, but not much. I mean, you see a few
we
stragglers.
left on a Friday, and
That's when the show started.
on a Friday. So we were leaving when everybody was getting there.
Thursday was pretty busy with trucks.
It was.
Everybody was starting to get there.
It was loud.
We loved
it.
it.
Fun. We got to see the trucks. I mean,
we see the cops. I got a little clip
there
of a
was
video.
trucks putting things on their screens that were not appropriate.
Yeah, but not a lot. There was.
But it wasn't too
They
bad.
They were pretty respectful of the people walking across the streets, and they were going slow. I mean, people could get across.
Yeah. And they parked on the beach because in Daytona you can drive
Legally,
and park
yeah.
on the beach, and it was cool to see them. And the girls had fun. But I mean,
They
would we
were-
want
there
to
was a
see
lot.
Truck Week again? Probably towards the end,
Like we did this time, I would, yeah.
I don't think I'd want to be there the whole.
Because we got
week
there,
while we were there.
and parking is like a premium everywhere along there.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard, even the hotel. It's hard to get parked back at your hotel at certain times.
But we had a wonderful hotel, and if you
Yeah,
need
so you
advice,
only-
we'll
yeah.
let you know of where we stayed and where we ate because we ate at
You just
some
had to
fun
park across the
restaurants.
street at night if you got like into their overflow lot, but we didn't have any issues with. I mean, it was just everywhere in Daytona Beach is tight on parking. Good, if you're on the beach.
I'd
so-
never been to Daytona.
Yeah,
so.
I've been through there in a truck, but never where I was able to get out.
The
We
water-
didn't go to the Speedway this time. We were going to, but the line there was a thing you had to wait, and we didn't want to do that. We were basically for a beach vacation this
Yeah.
time. We were more
Swimming
into
in
the
a
water.
beach vacation. And the girls had fun. We had fun, and we ate at some fun restaurants, and there were so many more that we wanted to try that
We get to.
we couldn't try because we ended up ordering in the last 2 nights because
Well, the
it
one
was
night we
getting-
got Backley is the only reason we
yeah.
ordered in, and we
and
could
then the
have.
second
parked.
night
I mean,
we were
just-
worried about parking because of everything.
because there was a lot more traffic in town.
So.
Like the whole beach was lined. There was thousands of trucks there. I don't know how many. They said 5,000 a couple years ago, 5,000 or more. But it was loud. They had some cool trucks. If you want some cool
But
trucks.
the water park at Daytona was really cool because
Mm.
the size, it wasn't humongous, and it was almost like the girls got to get a little bit of freedom.
Yeah, because we could watch them from the wave pool.
Because there was a wave pool in the middle, and you could watch them wherever
Well,
they were
what
at.
stairs
so
they were going on.
They were given a little bit of freedom, and they're 10, 11, so at that age they don't want to have to wait with.
Come on, really? We're standing in line and Lydia's looking at boys.
No.
Where were we at when she was doing that? Were we at a restaurant? Where were we at?
remember where
We
we
were
were.
somewhere, and
Uh-huh.
it was like, what is Lydia staring at? Because Lydia sometimes likes to look
She's our
around.
starer. She's our starer.
She's the one that she'll gawk at you. If you fall down, she's gonna catch it. But some little boy was catching her eye. She was just and we caught her and we said, "Are you looking at that little boy?" And it was like, whoops.
That's why they're homeschooled. That's why they're homeschooled.
That is not why they're homeschooled. But
We had a great vacation, and
Yeah.
we've missed making videos, and it's just been, life has caught up with us, and it's been so busy, and school, finishing up my school year, because we've been back face to face all school year, so
I don't think we did one since you started school last year. It's been a while.
it's been a long time.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's been crazy. You didn't get to see Huck when he grew, like he was over
What was it? What did he weigh?
like 120.
He was like
Something like
120 some pounds. Yeah. He got sick.
So-
he got sick like really quick.
He got sick within a month of getting sick. He
Yeah.
was so suggestions for a new dog. Drop us a line. We like bigger dogs. We don't want a high maintenance dog in the sense that we don't want a dog that's going to have haircuts, and
Well, there goes your golden retriever.
golden retrievers don't have to have haircuts.
They do too.
We can get a lab though, and they don't have to have
We
haircuts.
get another German Shepherd, a real German Shepherd this time.
So we're just toying with it. I'm not ready yet. I don't think I'm quite ready for a new puppy yet because I don't want one to replace Huck. I'm not there yet, but the girls want a puppy.
No, you wanted a puppy more than the girls do.
Probably.
They got a hermit crab. They're all good.
They got hermit crabs. They're good. Yeah.
I'm waiting for one of them to get pinched.
Mario won't touch it.
We got the garage clean. That was something we did. We said we were going to do a couple years ago. We finally did get that clean. It's all clean.
Okay.
It is clean.
Here's my soapbox for a minute. When my stepson got a new car, he gave his daddy his truck. Okay, so daddy decided he was going to fix up this truck.
And the problem be, the garage got cleaned.
To fix up an older truck, the only way to really fix it up is to take everything apart
Well, if
first.
it's from Michigan with the rust amount it had.
So our garage is full of truck parts.
She had one predicament. She come in and the cab was up in the air.
Like our
And it
our
was-
garage is full of truck parts. Not only old truck parts. Now we have
We got a few
new
new
truck
ones, a
box
few
that
new
we
ones.
bought to replace the old truck parts.
Found this guy here in North Georgia, and he went perfect. He just started this site, and he gets these old truck parts around here, so they don't have rust on them like they do in Michigan. So I found like a pickup box and like super cheap and like no rust on it, fenders, doors. I got the whole works in here.
But I mean, I'm not frustrated at all. I love that he has a hobby that he enjoys doing because
Until she walks through the garage, and then I have to hear, "Are you gonna clean a little aisle?"
because I have to go to work. I go to work every day, and he's stuck here with the girls all day. So
Stop.
this is his outlet. This is his thing. So I
88 degrees here this morning. My outlet didn't get done. I mowed the yard. That
so
was
he'd
it.
be like, "Oh, I need to," or like all the boys are making jokes saying, "Well, why don't you ask for that, Dad? Why don't you ask for that?" And he was like, "No, I'm not gonna ask for it because if I do, she'll get it for me." Because that's where I'm at. I'm like, whatever you need, you can have it because he's.
Right now, I just need to clean it all up. It's been a mess.
So that's where we're at. We're fixing up a truck.
Garage is spotless though.
The girls are
Oh,
going to be in
truck
5th
parts.
grade this year. They're 11 and 12. Or 10 and 11. They're 10 and 11.
Where'd you
They're not
put
11 and 12. They're 10 and 11. They're growing up every day, and one of them has a mouth just like her daddy.
Like her mama.
We just got back from vacation. That's where we're at. We're back on keto.
We were down there, and Christy don't drink much. So, but when she does drink, she has incidents where she falls off porches. So we're down there, and
Not falls off porches.
We're-
Falls on a porch.
we're on a vacation. So she takes it. She gets a drink at the restaurant. I don't even know what it was, some fruity thing. We get back, and we're gonna walk the beach, and the one turns around and says, "Mama, do you want me to hold your hand? We're going down these stairs." She's like,
Which that is the one that I said is just like her daddy.
like
She'll look at you and and she's one of those kids that can just come up with that quick wit. Would take as sarcasm and would take as rudeness if you didn't know her. But if you know her, you know she doesn't mean it that way. But she's one of
She's been
those
around her
kids.
too long.
She's one of those kids that there's no telling what's going to come out of her mouth, and usually it's going to make you laugh.
Oh, yeah.
And you shouldn't laugh because if you laugh, it's going to make it worse. But you can't help but laugh.
what she said this morning that got me in trouble. She says stuff that gets me in trouble, and I didn't even do it.
There's no telling with her.
We got to go to a Buc-ee's.
Yeah.
She wanted to see a
If you've
Buc-ee's.
ever visited a Buc-ee's gas
Never heard
station,
of
they're
them before.
huge. They're in
I've been
Texas.
on the
They're
road.
all
I've never
okay.
seen them.
So here's the deal with Buc-ee's. If you have anxiety or if you have OCD or anything like that, and you don't go on a day that you don't take your medicine, because I have anxiety, but I don't take
The
medicine.
first one was really crowded.
And
The
most
other
of the
one
time
wasn't
I can
bad.
handle it, but it was so crowded and so overwhelming that you can't move. There's so many people there. There's so many different
It's just an
things and
oversized gas
walls
station is the best way to describe
everywhere.
it. It's got
like they have
I
a
mean, they got all that
restaurant
stuff.
almost inside
They
where
got
they're
like a
cooking
deli.
feed food for
It's
you.
just a blown up sized gas station. I mean, it's just huge.
It's
Size of like a
crazy.
Cabela's probably.
Yeah, it's huge. The
Yeah.
second one we went to was a lot
100
better.
pumps on
We were
it.
able
Probably
to.
100 gas pumps
Yeah.
on that one.
The second one we were able to look around, but
If you're a
they're
truck
really
driver,
cool.
you can't pull in there. They got no truck parking.
Really cool. They're just a little bit overwhelming for people.
They
that-
sell a lot of beaver stuff. Everything's Bucky the Beaver. It is. I had what were them called? Beaver nuggets.
Beaver nuggets. You ate a whole bag of
They're
them.
like fiddle faddle
Crunch and munch.
or crunch and munch, something like
So we're back on keto now. We were on keto for a while. We stopped it for vacation. Now we're back in track and
that. Yeah,
feeling better.
we are. We just started today. I feel better.
No,
already.
but I feel better even before vacation. I was feeling better. I felt like
Oh,
I
maybe.
had more energy and I felt better.
possibly there, but I don't know.
That's where we are. That's our life.
That's all
We're
right.
kind of boring.
Not me. We. I've been busy cleaning the garage all year.
Making a mess of
My
the
garage is spotless.
We'll touch back with you soon, guys.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.